rapper was like, yeah, I'm pretty new to it, actually. I'm kind of getting into it now, and so I think he's gonna join the new One Piece D guys campaign, and I'm very excited about that.
What the fuck?
Hey man, we're streaming and I got that, so that's good. I'm glad that whole thing's on recording. Is the stream up? Does it look good, Jason?
I'm loading it up on my phone.
Okay. If this has to be our roundabout way to do it, then so
And
be it.
the guy who I think is joining them is the guy who wrote the song "I'm a Creeper, Minecraft Grim Reaper."
Oh.
Blow shit up like yeah, but that's just a theory.
A game theory. Jason, is it working?
Yes, I'm watching. I see Adams and then start.
Alright. Well, impromptu Adams Family stream, here we are.
I have a sneaking suspicion. Hi, Josh. You know what, Sean? Can you like snap Josh and like let him know that this is up? I feel like he'd watch.
Oh, there's mini games. I hit the mini game button. Oh. Oh no. Oh
hear me, Sean?
no.
Yeah.
I'll pick Pugsley. There are so many mini games. There are so many. Oh no. I need to check the goddamn trophies on this shit before I do it. Yeah, literally, complete 10 mini games is a trophy. So we're about to just start off with the mini games.
Maybe you do the mini games in the single player.
Whoa, Pugly.
We're gonna do them all. So Jason, you want me to play as Gomez?
Mm-hmm.
Gomez it is. We're just gonna go down the line here. We're gonna start off with Swordplay Scramble. Kyle, Granado, and Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester! Oh, Uncle Fester. Jason, how much of a delay is there?
Are you still on the leaderboard screen?
Yeah, so I'm hitting X now.
Okay. It's about a 6, maybe 6.5 second delay.
Okay. Collect the most charms to win. Oh, how do I
Like,
charms.
what? Are you
Charms.
in a stew?
Charms. I got a trophy. Uh-oh, Gomez.
Gomez! Gomez!
There's an enemy. There's enemies in this game. Dude, I'm killing it at this. This is just like Mario Odyssey, dude. I don't know what to tell you. How do I get these?
You're literally getting moons.
Ah. Here's death noise. Oh my god.
No, Gomez!
Here's death noise.
Yeah, I just
Why is Gomez so stout?
did. Luke, odds are you change your lock screen to a picture of Gomez for the next 2 months.
Add a 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can it be any Gomez, or does it have to be this movie Gomez?
Well, the assumption is it has to be this Gomez.
Okay, fair. Then yeah, the attitude stands.
The next 2 months.
Yeah, man, mine's still Robocop, so I could use a change. Just can't wait to have to
No,
explain
yours
it.
is still Robocop? Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change it off that.
Yeah, no, never mind. Never mind.
This is
Yours
a
still
long mini game. There's combat, of course there is. It's 3D platform. I don't know what I was
Robocop.
thinking.
Which one of the Mario parties had like mini games that were like way too long?
I don't know. Which one was there? I don't even remember one that was way too long.
I remember there was it was an early one.
Oh yeah, I honestly think it was the first one. It was like the spinning the control stick mini games. Gomez wins. Aha, I did it.
I did it. Gomez.
Look at Gomez, 775. That's his kill count.
That's his body count.
Oh,
Wink.
look at the octopus.
What a good fuck boys, I just threw up a bit at Griffin S.
That's a
I'd like
handsome
to
octopus.
I'd like to ban Chris from this stream.
What do you say?
7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I gotta play all the mini games, so
Yeah,
we
Josh
got
said, "Whoa, Pubesly, why is Gomez so stout?"
Swordplay Scramble. We're moving on to Dine and Dash with Thing, Uncle Fester, and Lurch. Yo, my homeboy Lurchin'. Grandma attends Necrocon, a week-long dark magic convention including dead talks.
I'm gonna shoot someone.
Collect the most charms to win.
Got that fester on me.
What do I do? What am I doing? What do I do? I gotta collect the charms. I fucked up. I fucked up on the whole charm
Got
thing.
that fester on me.
Yo, you know
I am good though it is not because of alg.
I
I
have
threw
not
up because of a
left
lot of
my
sugar
house
in the
in
drink.
Gomez.
I'm good though. It's not because of ALC. Ow. I threw up because of a lot of sugar in the drinks.
Hey man, I can hear everything that comes through on the chat.
Oh, that's right. You have the texting on.
This is hard. This is hard. How do I lose if I'm the only one playing?
Based Luke Valadares.
No, wait.
I'm gazed.
Whoa, watch out, man.
I'm good.
Gomez is...
No, Gomez, you missed a big moon. What the fuck?
Why ever throw up from sugar?
Yo, Gomez kind of got that walk cycle. You know what I mean? He's got like that walk cycle, dude.
Gomez is thick, that's all I'm saying. If you ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say it.
Hey, yo, Gomez kind of got a shit in his pants right now, dude. Look at that.
Gomez kinda got a
Kinda got
dumpy.
poop in his diaper.
Dude, he's kind of got poopy doopy in his diaper.
He's a pooper duper.
Yo, Gomez kind of need a change in that diaper.
I won! Gomez Adams is the winner!
It wants to
Is
say
it just
what I
Mario
wanted
Party,
to.
Luke?
I don't know,
Would
man.
like
I
to
think
see
there's
a
a single player
different move, you know
campaign,
what I
but there's a
mean.
trophy to do a bunch
True.
of the mini games first. So I'm just
What if
gonna
this,
get those out
what
of
if
the
this
way.
ends up being like a mega crunchy RPG?
I would love if this was an RPG, but I know it's just a platformer. Alright, we're gonna move on to Revolting Raft Ride with Lurch, Grandma, and Thing back again.
This hold music goes perfectly with the gameplay.
Are you serious?
The gameplay makes me want to fall asleep.
Yeah, it's about as boring as mini games could get.
It's just...
Just watch Gomez jump from platform to platform.
And why is the
grabbing
timer at
moves.
like 3... Oh, I'm surfing. Am I...
Gomez surfing.
I'm
Gomez
surfing.
is surfing.
I'm
Why is everything in
surfing.
like a stew?
Jason, be our chat guy. Please.
Alright,
oh,
Josh has
oh.
requested that I be our chat guy, please. Yes, Josh, I will take on this role. Chris said frig at 1:13 a.m.
This is stupid.
Yep. That's what Chris would say.
Yeah, why is this game in a stew?
Yeah, why...
Pickles.
Like, I guess
I'm
I've
a mouse
never...
with the big cheese.
Josh says, I'm a mouse with the big cheese.
I want to throw out there that, never seen these movies. So I don't know. Is it all about stew?
Well, the Addams Family, like the original one, was a show, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't a movie.
it was one of my dad's favorite shows.
Yeah. The movie, I heard the movie was like boring and just like a way to try and revive the series and make it hip with kids for no reason.
Because there's no new ideas, you just have to revive
there's
old
one
ones.
infamously bad gag in it where like a bunch of spiders create like a web bridge, like a bridge, right? That looks like it's like made of spider webs or whatever. It's kind of cool. But then fucking Wednesday says, I'd like to call this surfing the web.
Oh, Wednesday.
And also, the guy that plays Uncle Fester is, like, just bad. And, like... And he's very annoying, and he keeps going like, "Ah, ah, 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 ah." He has a song. There's a song in that movie where he just randomly
I
goes,
want to watch
"Ah,
it.
ah, 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 ah."
I want to watch it, man. Also, Rapid Arachnids is up next. I'm
Dude,
very
I'm so excited for when we
Kooky
hang out and
Curling.
watch Total Drama
Josh
Duos.
says, "Dude, I'm so excited for when we get to hang and watch Total Drama Duos." Oh.
I heard that too in the text-to-speech. It sounded just like that. There was a lot
You could
of.
probably turn off text-to-speech with me here.
I don't know how, so I'm. Leave it on. Collect the most charms to win. That's been every
The
single game.
text-to-speach stays on during sex.
Ooh. How do I? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm Spider-Man.
Right there, baby.
I'm Spider-Man. Gomez is Spider-Man.
Spider Gomez.
Peter Porker.
Peter Gomez.
Oh no! Gomez.
Gomez!
They spawned me on a platform that didn't exist.
Gomez!
Uh-oh, I don't know if this game's very good.
Gomez!
I don't think it's very good. I have a sneaking suspicion that this ain't a good one.
This game looks like it control. The game looks like it controls like Gomez is in mud 100% of the time.
This is
It
slow.
looks so fucking slow. Oh, Gomez!
Oh my god, what is happening? Gomez is on the very bottom of the screen right now.
It's just so
Oh.
barely on the screen, Gomez! Come on, Gomez!
I don't know how to play. I really should have done the single player first. Oh, Gomez.
Gomez! 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 Gomez!
Come on, Gomez.
What happened so wrong
What
in
happened
Gomez's
so wrong
life
in
to be
Gomez's
racing
life to
through
be
so
racing
many
through so many
soups?
soups?
Gomez woke up and he's just a man in soup.
A drunken super, if you will.
Gomez. Why was Gomez carrying that meatball with him?
I don't know. This is a funny one.
You spamming the like web thing, and
Wolf in soup
just
clothing.
like running around looks fucking stupid as shit.
Uh-oh, Gomez is stuck. Oh!
Yo, Gomez is kind of portly, dude.
Look at Gomez. Watch that, man. Well,
Josh says wolf in soup's clothing. Gomez is dead.
winner, winner, fish loaf dinner.
He does not say that.
Yes, he does.
Gomez plays PUBG. Gomez and Uncle Fester crank 90s in Fortnite duos.
Alright, we're moving on to kooky curling.
Oh my god.
Pugly's special ability is rolling explosives.
Yo, Uncle Fester is getting like a consistent third place. Shout out to Festy boy.
Phase Fest.
Phase Uncle Fester.
Phase Fests. Score the most points to win. How do I play?
Can there actually be Josh, can you do me a solid, get so immaculately, amazingly good at first-person shooters that you become a member of FaZe and call yourself FaZe Fest?
Hey man, can you take a look at what I just did?
I'm looking.
I didn't realize what the implications of my actions were.
I like Gomez's picture.
Oh.
Hey, you got the Gemerald, dude. Fester Fortnite.
Fester Fortnite.
Fester.
Fester Cheetah. Fester Feta.
Alright, Gomez wins. That's a trophy.
Gomez is the sexiest motherfucker
This is
to
just
ever
this
live.
just feels like WarioWare, but with Gomez.
It's WarioWare, but you're alone.
It's WarioWare, but it's just sad.
Uncle Cheetah.
Bayou Barge, here we go.
I like this is just WarioWare, but with Gomez.
We always find one DILF.
It's not even a DILF this time. It's just a guy. We
He's a
find
DILF.
a character. We find a character we get attached to in every single one of these.
Collect the most charms to win. Wow, what a
Josh says,
novel
Uncle
concept.
Cheetah.
Uncle Cheetah the burrito. Oh,
John Burrito.
oh, this feels like a Disney park ride. What is this?
With Gomez.
What is this? What do I do with this? Oh god, oh god, oh.
Hey man, you gotta jump.
Ow!
Luke, you wanna know what that reminds me of? The like little web. It reminds me of do you know like the return to your co-op partner thing from Ratchet and Clank All for One?
Yes.
It's like the same thing where like they immediately enter just this
Wario,
weird
Mona Pizza,
flying
Gomez,
animation.
and Ashley.
frame. Josh says
I
Wario,
heard.
comma, Mona Pizza, comma, Ashley, comma, Gomez.
That's all the Waриos.
I said it out of order, fuck.
Gomez is drowned.
You've heard of Ben drowned. Who's Gomez drowned?
What you doing, Megan?
I'm sitting here.
Me too.
Is that a chest, dude? Open the chest. Yeah, why couldn't you open the chest, dude?
You saw me try.
Gomez searches for buried treasure.
Berries and cream.
Berries.
I'm a little lad.
I have a strong feeling that the berries and cream lad is no longer with us.
Why would you say something like that?
I feel like he's one of those people that you're like, you know, decades after his popular commercial like aired, he was like, damn, I kind of remember this berries and cream lad. I wonder what he's up to today. And then you look him up, and he died in 2007 from cocaine overdose.
Dysentery.
Jason Terry does his little airplane celebration when he hits a three-pointer. Hey Josh,
Gomez is
if you're
thick.
hearing this, post a picture of Kendrick Perkins on your Instagram and tag him. I guarantee you he'll respond, or comment, or like, or share with his friends.
See, Jason
The
became
berries
funny.
and cream guy has a TikTok. He's very spritly.
Spridley. What does Spridley
The
mean?
berries and cream guy has a TikTok. He's very sprightly.
Oh, sprightly. I heard Spridley. Can this be over? This one's been
Berries and
going.
cum.
Low-hanging fruit.
Bet that one got Chris. I bet Chris is howling. Chris is on the floor just crying after that one.
I got an Adams coin.
Oh shit, this is probably okay.
I found my
Just
way
sit
to
there.
travel in this game.
Chris is sitting in the bathroom just missing the toilet, just pissing on the floor.
Pissing on Juan.
And Juan's just like, hey man, I'm Juan. I'm a very cool guy.
Winner, winner, fish loaf dinner for gamers.
Oh, you
What's that
already
tapping
said that,
noise?
Gomez.
Morticia's special ability is summoning spiders. She can use them to swing around from the environment.
This is what we call surfing the web.
We're going to time bomb tumble.
These sound like Mario Party minigames.
These sound like pornographies.
Pornography.
Score the most points to win.
What was the? We had something.
Hey,
that
what's
that
Gomez
went
on?
along With we had pornography.
Oh.
What was that? Hey, it's pachinko, but
Oh,
you're
the other way
Gomez.
around. I have a feeling that this could very easily get stuck in soft lock.
What if every single one, every single casino across America overnight became Addams Family themed permanently? Do you think people would still go?
Yes, but it's this Addams Family?
Yeah, this Addams Family. When you go to play pachinko, it's
Did it
this.
soft lock? Oh, no it didn't.
Josh, can you send an email to the berries and cream guy?
You ask him for, like, a business deal?
And I'd like equity in your berries and cream business.
Check this big boy's Insta story.
Check his Insta story.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if there's a perk there.
Some tells me he's gonna be a Kendrick Perkins on there.
He's gonna. Is there a perk 30?
All right. Yeah, it's perk. I'm looking for the blue M30s, otherwise known as Kendrick Perkins.
Gruntilda
Josh,
Adams.
can that post spawn a loving relationship between you and Kendrick Perkins?
Can you date? Alright, we're moving on to Bomb Cruise, which doesn't sound too good.
Luke, you want to know what photo
Sure.
pops into my head, like, regularly?
Which one, man?
So, it's a really old one. It's a snap you sent me, and, it's a picture of Flint Lockwood from the
Yeah. I already know where
PlayStation
this
3
is
game.
going.
He's got the little gauntlet on, and he says, "Dude, this new Doomfist skin looks cool as hell."
It's funny. Oh, it's Tuba Gomez.
That's like his rarest form.
He's leveled up. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, we lost Gomez.
Ladies and gentlemen, we lost him.
Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling on a ball this whole time.
Tuba Gooding Jr.
Can, It Takes Two come out again, but this time it's Gomez?
Hey man, this is insanely hard to control.
It Takes One, it's just Gomez.
What about Morbisha?
She's fine, there's no marital issues there, just Gomez got shrunk, Honey, I
This
Shrunk
is
Gomez.
hard. Honey, I I disintegrated Pugsley. Pugsley!
Porksley.
What was her name? Wednesday.
It takes Pubsley.
It takes Tubely.
Tuba Gooding Jr. said to.
And this level is just like Super Monkey Ball.
This one sucks my super monkey balls.
I can't get out. Oh, Gomez has been lost.
Gomez! Gomez is just a half pipe! Can I get Gomez in the next Tony Hawk game? Luke, what if Gomez is the last Smash character?
I have an aneurysm and die.
That's it. That's it.
I would end my own life.
Luke, I want to make it known that while you were walking your dog the other night, me and Megan were in the party alone, and we were explaining how rough this Nickelodeon Kart Races has been on you, and I think we settled on, like, this one might be it. This might kill you.
It hurts, man. I made no progress yesterday, and I played for like a good hour and a half.
That's rough. Well, hey, at least you get to laugh at Gomez missing his jumps, and
This one's fun.
Gomez got
Gomez
that quick
got the
zero to
quick
death,
zero
but
to
only
death,
on
but only on
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Hey, can there be a platform for me to jump on?
Gomez.
There wasn't.
Gomez! Where's Gomez respawning? Oh.
Gomez flew. Gomez took flight. He did it again.
I don't want to see that again.
Oh yeah, that's
Gomez
a win
got
for me,
that
baby.
sheesh on him.
That's a win for me, baby. Sheesh.
Oh yeah, that's a win for me, says
I'm Gomez.
Gomez.
Sheesh. Uncle Fester often takes too long of a bath and will fall asleep, so he recently started setting an alarm on a radio he keeps on the edge of the tub.
The game just crashes.
Alright, eye roller. We're almost done. We only have 3 more. And then we can actually play the video game.
Yeah, we might actually get to the video game part of this video game.
I just wanted to get those trophies out of the way.
It's worth it.
Collect the monster arms to win. Why is Gomez always on a ball?
Hey, at least he's not in soup anymore.
It is true, the soup has left the building.
Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, but it's soup.
Is Gomez
I'd play it.
racist?
I mean, it depends. Does Gomez hate black people? Then probably.
I don't know. I'm asking you. You know him better than I do.
I personally have not heard any, like, negative words spoken towards any minority group from Gomez. I mean, I think guys, I don't think Gomez is racist, to be honest. If in my expert opinion, I don't think.
Remember that
Gomez
episode
is,
of Family Guy where Wednesday Addams and Chris
antagonistic
Griffin
to any
date and
group
it
of
ends with Peter v. Gomez fight
Say
for
he's a-
like 5 minutes.
quite lovable person. A bit odd and likes being in large soup, but
Who doesn't like being in large soup every once in a while?
yeah, you know what? Sometimes being in a soup, big soup, is good for you, right?
Pudding.
Josh just put a paragraph in the.
I heard every bit of it. Chris Griffin is mentioned.
Remember that episode of Family Guy where Wednesday Addams and Chris Griffin date and it ends with Peter versus Gomez fight for like 5 minutes? Josh, are you joking?
Because I didn't know if he was joking, because that's like very easily could be a Family Guy episode.
Yeah, Josh,
They've
I
been
actually
blocked
kind of
for
want to
free.
know if that's a real thing or not. Can you do me a solid and send me a link that isn't to a picture of a groundhog?
Hey man, let me tell you what you're getting. Megan and Sean, are y'all still here?
Yeah.
Sean? Okay,
We lost him.
I don't think Sean's here. Megan, what's up? What's going on? Talk to me.
I'm just sitting here. I'm on my phone.
Can you be on your phone a little more?
I literally can't. I have been typing non-stop for the past like 17 minutes. I am having conversations. I don't think I could be more on my phone.
Megan, I've been thinking all day about our little escapade last night
I'm glad.
with the whole
Squink.
squink and twink.
Squink?
There was a squink and tink in time.
Is
Megan,
that like a hat in time,
Megan
but, like,
exploited my absolute
His
fucking stupidity.
His fucking stupidity!
Hey, I would like to hear about this supposed abuse of Luke's lack of brain power. I would like to hear about this.
Megan, it's up to you whether or not you want to disclose that info to the class.
I am doing a writing challenge. Who is here?
Me.
And Jason. Is Sean here? We don't know.
Me? No, I'm here.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I'm right
Is
here,
this
too.
on stream? If I am
Yes.
talking, is this on? Okay,
Yes.
Then never mind. You dirty little
It's not real. Let me tell you what is real though. Seth MacFarlane made a full episode
Oh,
of Peter learning the N-word and
Oh.
overusing
You
it, but it.
scummy motherfucker!
Megan! Megan, oh, I know what it is. Haha, you got me.
Oh, I got it! No, you don't. Nah, I don't. Bitch!
2 in the squink, 1 in the pink.
Hey, Gomez has a jetpack.
Jason, why'd you have to fucking...
Hey, Jason, can you repeat what you just said, but make it grosser this time?
2 in the squink, all in my pink.
Thanks, broski. Appreciate you.
No,
Also-
you don't.
Yes, I do. Gomez is peeing.
Stop. Gomez has to use the bathroom.
Gomez didn't get to the bathroom. Oh no!
Josh says it's not real. Let me tell you what is real, though. Seth MacFarlane made a full episode of Peter learning
Jason
the
loves
N-word
him
and
in the
overusing it, but it got cut for obvious reasons. Jason loves him in the pink. Dude, I love the pink, especially when it's Zotti's.
Hey man, you're alright. You were
fucked the
very
shit
silent
out of-
for a very long time, and the second Gomez appeared, you have not stopped talking.
Dude, it's because Gomez.
Oh!
It feels good. It may be with a 6-second delay, but it feels really good to be watching you play a poopy game because it's been a long time since I've seen you play a poopy game.
I love that this is another game that, like Sonic Forces, they just didn't want other people to view it.
It's even funnier with Sonic Forces because we still did for a little bit. Like it wasn't like at launch. No,
They
you're not
decided
allowed to
after
watch.
the fact.
It was a while after the fact. They were like, no, we can't have other people seeing this.
I'm back.
We can't be doing this anymore. Hi, Sean.
Trying to figure out
Gomez wins.
fuck to fix my sensitivity.
Josh, can you write up a quick little Gomez like dating app profile?
He's married.
Yeah, but you know.
No, he would never cheat on his wife. Unacceptable.
No,
Divorces happen.
not to Gomez.
Mm-mm.
Could be
Sorry, you're
Wednesday's
wrong.
fault.
You're wrong. Sorry.
Wednesday's his daughter.
Who the fuck's the wife?
Morticia?
Oh!
You're not up on your lore, man. I don't know. I don't know if you can be a part of this one.
Hey, I'm up on my Gomez lore, not the rest of the fucking family.
Hey, if you don't fucking show Pugsley some respect right now, I'll throw hands.
I'll throw Pubesley out a window for all I fucking care.
Hey, he spends most of his time throwing up.
Tell me another guy
So
and
does
I'll
Chris, but-
Photoshop a quick profile.
Whatever.
Jason, are you what's your Halloween costume this year?
Tell me another guy and I'll Photoshop a quick profile. Josh, can you make a... Oh. Uncle Fester. Uncle Fester. Go with an Uncle Fester dating profile. Sorry, what'd you say?
What are you going for Halloween this year?
A joke, and I'll just show up like this.
Thanks, man. Really funny joke. So,
No, I was thinking actually I might do, Supreme Lord Captain Jack Sparrow.
can you be Gomez?
You know what? I think, yeah.
Because that
I think I
actually
will. I
works
think
as a Halloween costume outside of our joke.
And the plus is he has a mustache.
That
I'm
he
not, I
does.
don't have to shave the mustache. So
I get to go to work as a thwomp.
I will heavily consider it if I can find like an easy way to do it, if possible.
Because we're having a little Halloween day at Shirt Means Shirt, and I'm going to be a thwomp.
At thwomp means thwomp.
That means
Megan, can I get a thwomp noise?
Megan, you sounded like a dying bulldog.
Yeah, that was just an angry bulldog.
Luke has to walk dogs for 8 hours while wearing a box.
Sean,
That's all I do.
can you do a reverse thwomp noise?
I did it. I can start the real game.
Luke has to walk dogs for 8 hours while wearing a box. Josh says.
And also one of those black, like jumpsuit things.
Oh yeah, the morph suits.
Yeah, it's gonna stick to my body.
Luke's gonna be a thwomp with a boner.
Sit means sit. Dog training. How can I thwomp?
How can I?
You.
Luke, that day, can you first person that calls, you just answer?
Excuse me? What?
They
So
do the Super Mario yippee yippee what
Yeah, what? No, Mario's different now. Mario's Chris Pratt now.
I love that, dude.
Okay. Let's talk about that. talk about that
Black,
yet. Love
Jack
that one.
Black is going to absolutely obliterate. He's gonna blow that out of the ballpark. He's gonna be amazing.
I'm two things I'm upset about with that casting. It's three actually. I'm gonna go with Keegan Michael Key as Toad.
I love that.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
I love that even more.
Chris Pratt. I don't like that one.
I love Chris Pratt, but like what?
How is Charles Martinet in the movie?
I hate
But
Chris
he's not
Pratt as
Mario.
Mario, but I love Charlie
That
Day.
is kind of a good point.
How is Charles Martinet in the movie and he's not Mario and Luigi? It's
What
animated.
if this movie just ends up being a Hot Tub Time Machine reboot?
The thing is, it's like Mario's usually the Wahoo Yahoo Yippee guy, but it's gonna be like, all right, Luigi, I'm a Caucasian white male. Time to go save the princess.
Okay, a Caucasian white male. Time to make
Toad's
like a
joke is
tree.
gonna
and
be that he has a
leave.
deep voice.
Seth Rogen's in the corner doing weed as Donkey Kong.
How is he Donkey Kong? Like,
I love
Also-
it. I love it.
I'm doing the actual story mode now, and you best know I'm choosing Gomez.
Toad drops the N-word.
Can he?
I be kicking Michael Keys black.
He can, but he's not. You know that the thing is he's not even gonna do a voice.
No, it's
None
just
of-
gonna be,
none
that's
of
like
the-
Like Seth Rogen's not gonna go like ooh ooh. He's just gonna be Seth Rogen.
What am I looking at here, guys? The mansion map. Oh,
It's like the overworld, like in Super Mario.
hey man.
I like this RPG style text cutscene thing. Is there voice acting? I can't really hear.
No.
Megan. I'm trying to get my pressure to work with the program I'm using, but it's not working. Because
Wednesday
the
looks
pressure
like a
was
deflated
fine
balloon.
Look at Fester.
on the fucking
Why is he
Microsoft thing, but not on Cruza. Do you know anything?
It's a
about
flesh-colored
that, or-
lemon for a head.
Why is Gomez carrying a sword? Why does Gomez?
Because she's the warrior guy you can hire.
My penis are too big. Pugsley.
Man, why can't they get Pugsley a shirt that fits?
Like, they get
Can't be that hard, guys.
Pugsley a haircut.
Pugsley looks like the kind of kid that eats dirt.
Hi, Lurch. You rang. I like Lurch. Lurch was one of my favorites. Who's Kyle?
My favorite. I always like.
Hey man,
Gomez.
look at Kyle.
Oh. Hello, my name is Kyle. This is a loving family you have here. Fucking who's Kyle? Probably from the movie.
My family calls me Lurch Cousin Tall.
Oh, here we go. My exact fucking problem.
Oh, Wednesday just killed Kyle.
No. Oh well, I didn't like Kyle, so. So okay, I'm not privy to this like show at all. So they're actually like supernatural motherfuckers. Like they have like powers and shit.
They're just goth. They're just fucking weird goth bitches, and the whole point of the show is that they are creepy, like haha evil funny family, but like they're a extremely loving family who all get along, and the husband loves the wife and the wife loves the husband, and they love their kids, and they are portrayed against the stereotype of like families that all fucking hate each other.
Yeah, so like they live in like a normal setting and they're just normal, but they're just weird.
It's just a gothic mansion, like scary Halloween spooky mansion.
So Wednesday never killed a guy named Kyle.
'Cause Wednesday just killed a guy named Kyle.
Also Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hi, Lurch.
You picked the worst day of the week.
Wait till you hear about Uncle Festa.
Oh, we know about Uncle Festa.
Uncle Fester looks like he has like a private
Grandma.
collection of eggshells.
I don't like the art on Grandma.
Grandma looks like a troll.
Because Pugsley, my boy, we have to finish dinner.
There is going to... Dude, I want a Fortnite dance in this game so bad.
Alright.
I think it would be an abominable affair, right? It would be like... culturally one of the strangest sights to see like Gomez like default dance in this game. In 2021, right?
Let me... Hold on, I'm pausing everything. I'm pausing it to check the trophies.
Gonna work. I think it's gonna work, dude.
What's going on over there, my boy?
Hey man, we're back in
Dude.
soup.
This peace is what all true warriors strive for.
Oh my god! I was worried my pin sucks, cause like the pressure wasn't really working, but I just fucking fixed it.
Your pin?
Yeah, well, like it worked on
Personal
the fucking
identification
shitty
number?
like art app that is already in this, but not on the one I'm using, which is actually good. And I just fucking fixed it.
Sean, the absolute genius.
I just looked it up on Reddit, man.
Sean's got the Sean has the third most wrinkled brain in the on planet Earth.
I still feel smart though, because you still have to identify it as the problem you're having.
I identify as the problem you're having.
Oh my god, this feels so good now. Oh my god.
Megan, I remember you telling me a little while back that story about like Jeremy Roenick going on a podcast and saying some like sexist shit and got fired from his job. Has there been any other update on that?
No, you just got fired.
There's no like he didn't like go on another podcast and be like, oh man, what the fuck, man, what
No,
the fuck,
I mean,
dude,
no,
man, what the fuck,
He
man.
wasn't on a podcast, bro. He was on like a fucking aired TV, I think.
Oh,
And no, I don't know.
sheesh.
Yeah, it was on TV.
JR. I remember you were like incredulous. You were like, JR, it was JR.
Oh my god, I'm...
Fucking JR, bro. Yeah, it was something about like. Hang on.
There's something about.
Jeremy
I've-
Roenick mean statement.
So I've been quiet for a
something
little
about
bit
women.
here. I just... Jason... Oh,
You have a
he's...
Gomez moment.
He's entering an oh. There he goes.
Gomez is twirling, dude.
Here you go. While discussing a vacation to Portugal he took with his wife Tracy and Tappan, which is Catherine Tappan, who's like an NHL cover specialist. Roenick implied that he wanted to have a threesome with them, particularly after another hotel guest asked if he was traveling with both women.
I remember that. Yep. JR.
That's a portal.
Oh my god.
Gomez.
And... Oh, it just feels so much better.
Oh, wait. I missed Josh's comments. On the Mario topic, he said, I hate Chris Pratt as Mario, but I love Charlie Day. Toad's joke is gonna be that he has a deep voice.
Why does everyone
And he-
hate Chris Pratt?
He also said, my family calls me Lurch because I'm tall.
I don't dislike Chris Pratt as an actor. I just dislike the idea of him being Mario.
Why?
Because he's not... Like, it's just... I feel like it's a
He's
terrible
not yippee
casting.
yippee yahoo wahoo, that's why.
And also,
Luke,
had
Luke, his entire
And
life
he's
has
just-
only known Yippee Yippee Yahoo Wahoo, and then that old fat ass Mario.
He's
from
also
the,
like
Super
just
Mario
straight
show,
up
so-
like homophobic and goes to like some fundamentalist Christian church, which I think is just
I
hilarious.
also don't know anything about Chris Pratt.
Woo!
I just don't want to hear another man Yahoo and Yippee.
Wahoo! I hated the gay people.
Chris Pratt is fine other than
But
Mario
he's gonna.
and has
Charles
homophobic.
Martinet's gonna cameo though.
Yeah, why is he
Yeah,
cameoing in?
it's this fucking this cursed
I don't
thing
think I
where
need I don't think I need an
where,
hour and
like,
a half of Charles
actual
Martinet's Yippee
professional
Yahoo
voice actors are chosen
Oakter?
over.
Voice Oakters.
Thank you. Voice actors are just pushed to the fucking side while A-list celebs get their fucking jobs for animated movies. And you know what
Yeah,
happened?
Illumination
You know
Studios
when
is
this
like
happened?
a huge issue with that.
You know when this happened? Robin Williams said when he was the genie, he literally explicitly voiced concern and said, I will do the role, but I'm concerned and I don't want this to set a precedence that actors are going to get animation voiceover positions over voice actors. And look, it happened.
My dad knew his brother, or like by proxy.
Look, I don't care about anyone else.
What?
I just want my Yahoo Wahoo
What?
Yippee old man to be
think-
Mario.
What do you
He,
mean by proxy?
cause I think he was like, his brother was like a priest or something at a high school my dad worked at, like a Catholic high school.
Collect 100 doubloons. Kiss
What
a
if the Flying
boy.
Dutchman was the last Smash character?
Megan, I'm fucking euphoric right now. I feel so it just I'm so happy. Cause I was only using a shitty like pin that had only one. Just wasn't variable. But now I can get all the other cool preset
Gomez
brushes
can't get
and I'm
up
happy.
there.
He can't reach, dude. Gomez don't have
Keep
hops.
getting away with this.
Breaking Bad, except it's Gomez. If I become a multi-billionaire, I'm starting a massive corporation. I'm buying Gomez as a character, just him. And I'm gonna create a series of films. It's just gonna be enter film name, but with Gomez, and it's just gonna be the original movie, but Gomez is gonna be in the background sometimes. I'll get sued and be put under like immediately, but like I want that to happen still. It's gonna be funny.
It's just like Kill Bill with Gomez.
Friday the 13th with Gomez. And I use the same stock photo of Gomez from this movie in every single movie poster.
How do I get up there to the
Oh
food?
my god, it feels like I'm actually using a pencil, and it's not fucking not fucking terrible.
Josh, can I get a haiku
Oh.
about Gomez?
I'm posting my Uncle Fester profile in the on Lartworks.
And the on-tell twerks.
So Luke, you liking the gameplay?
Hey man, I don't think I've ever been this bored.
Yeah, you have.
This is horrendously boring, but it's fine.
Luke, what's more boring, this or Troll Dolls?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that game. Excuse me, it was Ugly Dolls.
Ugly Dolls, fuck.
But yes,
I
you're
combined
absolutely
two
right.
of them.
You're absolutely right, that was much worse than this.
This at least has platforming.
The other one was just walking around. I like Gomez having a sword. I like that I can just go like...
Gomez has a Gomez just got his rare sword. He's got his legendary. I'm posting my Uncle Fester profile in the Onel Artworks, Josh says, so be expecting that soon.
I'm excited.
I can't wait for the next D&D thing.
Me
I might
too.
ask Chris. I might ask Chris to see if he can make the ones getting closer to Halloween like more and more spooky.
Well, we have Friday 13th to do, don't we? But I
It's
think
in there
that
now,
was
boys.
fucking really good.
Yeah, that like village, that was great.
Gomez got it going on.
Is my computer over here?
Gomez got it going on.
He's all that I want.
Pugsley's dad's got it going.
Pugsley's dad's got a fat ass.
I fucking had adrenaline rush.
Hey, so
Adrenaline.
about the wormhole on the oven. Gomez is gonna
Maybe
go
that's what
around
got
it.
Gomez small.
Yeah, why is Gomez small? They didn't explain that one. God.
They never did, huh? Gomez
No.
is just small.
Well, he went through a portal in the china cabinet, so maybe that was it. I got a gold trophy. Complete a level without respawning. I just want to throw it out there. I have almost all the trophies.
Already?
What's the difficulty on the plat?
Well, the
Wait,
game came out.
one, then.
The game came out like yesterday.
Yeah, what's the difficulty on the plat?
Let me see. 1.5%. I feel like that's based on like 3 people.
God, I feel fucking so happy right now.
Oh, I do have to play the mini games during the actual game. Well,
My Addams Family story, there was a guy that came to Tupelo. He was he wasn't even like a stagehand or a tech. He was literally he was the band bitch. Like, he was the runner. So, like, they were like, I want McDonald's, and he would go and drive and get them McDonald's. He was the band bitch. It was for Godsmack, or for Sully Erna. But,
Godsmack.
his name, he introduced himself as Fester, and he was bald, and he fucking looked like Uncle Fester, to the point where everybody on the tour had his ringtone set to the da-da-da-dun.
that's so good.
It's amazing.
Almost as good as the dude who introduced himself as Shrek, and I almost pissed my pants.
Hey, I'm Shrek. And meanwhile, he's just
Second, I
green.
love how you can just fucking say that.
What do you mean?
There's so many stories like that. Yeah, it's almost like this time where this guy fucking rubbed his balls on the fucking microphone and we had to clean it.
No, Shrek was probably, and I know I always shoot high for heights because I'm so short, but, like, no joke, he was probably 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". He was a fucking monster, and he was bald, and he had huge ears that fucking stuck way out, and the dude was just a fucking monster. And he comes up, and he's got a wicked deep voice. He looked like, hey, you guys!
Sloth?
What's his name? Sloth, thank you. He looked kind of like Sloth, too. He comes up, and he's like, yeah, how are you today? He's like, my name's Shrek, and reached out to shook my hand, and oh my god.
I'm sure he gets that a lot. So, like, was his name, like, actually Shrek, or does he
He was
just
not
go
born
by
with that name, but he literally was so self-aware, he introduced himself to everybody as that.
I love that. Hey man, this looks familiar, Luke. Are you gonna?
Yeah,
be
I
your
made
own
a
ice dwarf?
mistake. It was a momentary lapse in judgment.
It wasn't a momentary lapse in judgment. You played them all.
I did. Hey, that probably helps with the speed run. No, it doesn't. But I did get them early. I guess.
I guess.
Pugly's special ability is the ability to make explosives. Oh, sometimes you just have to blow something up. Yeah, Pugsley. Pugsley probably likes kissing guys.
Which isn't wrong.
I didn't say it was.
There's
Plum.
a fight, Luke. Come on.
plumb on down.
Luke, buddy, you're on the wrong side of history with Chris.
Jason, can I get you to check
Alright,
out
the
my
Uncle
Uncle
Fester
Fester
profile is in
profile?
on artworks. I will be checking it momentarily.
Hey, leave some Fester us for the best of us.
How?
Falls ends. Fester.
Festical mastical.
Uncle Fester 19. You can call me Hunkle Fester, winky face. Snapchat Unky Festa 2002.
Why is Josh so funny? Gomez got burned. I lost my sword.
Sword, my diamond, sword.
I got my sword.
Sword, my uncle, sword.
Josh, that is incredible. Luke, you're gonna be.
What?
Luke, Megan said you were buying art shit.
No, I
Thank
lost an
you,
odds
thank
to
you.
become a painter.
Luke, you should put your shit on artworks now. Everyone's gonna put stuff in there.
No, I painted a pumpkin.
Yeah, put your contribution in there. Sorry.
The second I contribute to the Discord is the day I die.
Luke, you already have.
Well, we lost.
Why
lost
is
Jason.
that your hill to die on, Luke? You have fucking every amiibo.
201.
Shut up.
201.
I have every
201.
amiibo, and you know what? It gets me laid. If anyone knew.
Yeah, late to your meetings.
If anyone knew. I'll text Derek right now, I swear to God.
Derek, I get laid, right? Right, Derek?
Derek,
I get laid.
you need my I need your permission to say things. Oh, I was sucked into the wormhole. Gomez wasn't ready.
Oh, Gomez!
Gomez's insides became his outsides. My head's spinning.
Gomez needs to take an acetaminophen for his headache.
Oh hey, I drew one of my characters from the game I'm making today. I wanna remake it before I post it,
Gomez
but I
is
love
going
the
to
little
Subway
guy.
for lunch.
Gomez vomited yesterday because he had an upset tummy.
Gomez lives an exciting life.
Gomez loves his kids.
Gomez also loves soup.
Well, that's a good thing because he's in it a lot.
No, it's stew. He's in stew a lot.
Hey man, can you shut up?
Like
have a heart
pickles,
attack, I'll
like
be back.
stew pickles.
Stupor.
Did you just
Big
hear
trooper.
Megan?
No.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'll be back.
Didn't Megan say she was going to bed like an
I
hour ago?
traced him from a clip art
Yeah.
I found, but I wanna try to make
Megan
it my
pulled a
own.
Megan.
Well, let's be honest. All of us would have been on our phones anyway if we said we were gonna go to bed in an hour. So it doesn't fucking matter.
Goilies. I love a little goily.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The plan's all coming together, you see? I figured
No.
out everything I need.
I don't see. I can't. I'm unable to.
We had a dog come in today that was blind. He was very cute.
You had a dog come in today? Whoa, no
Oh,
way.
Wait. Josh said, "Oh hey, I drew one of my characters from the game I'm making today. I want to remake it before I post it, but I love the little guy. I traced him from a clip art I found, but I want to try and make my own."
Yeah, man.
Josh is going
You're
to
supposed to use references.
make his video game. Yeah, you know what? I suppose I have my sort of contribution. If I keep working on my little like novel slash fiction slash universe, if I work on that,
That's fucking art.
Premeditated pedophilia is Luke's
It's just a lot of
4K.
written stuff, so I'd either have to take a picture of it or slowly and meticulously type it out.
Oh, you hand wrote it?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's dedication, dude.
Yeah, I'm not joking when I say this. I probably have some odd 200, 250 pages of just shit written about this universe I've been creating.
I love that, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm
You're
trying
not
to
a
work
bitch
out.
like Megan, and you'll actually share it.
What?
You actually talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, Sure, I can. Like,
No,
it's,
I'm kidding. I'm fucking
It's
kidding.
kind of a
I'm kidding.
convoluted mess. Like, I'm trying to work on making things make sense and kind of work from a cohesive timeline. But I'm trying to make it like a big and like a long ass story with a whole lot of important like sections and different like kind of eras. You know.
I'm scared of Gomez.
I would also be frightened of Gomez, I think. I think that's kind of the whole point of his character design.
Oh, fuck. Well, there goes my trophy. I had to complete this world without respawning.
Well... guess that means you're gonna have to, do it again.
No, I'm just gonna go through the game and see what happens.
But yeah, like to
Comment
expand a
and
little bit, Sean,
subscribe.
like if you and Josh too, if Megan, if anyone has any questions about like that little project I'm doing, like feel free to ask.
What's it about? I guess to start off.
Alright, I'll give like a loose idea. So, I gotta plug my controller in. It's dying. It's a story I'm trying to have take place. So my aim is for it to take place over like a tremendously long period of time. It sets up like
Bro,
its
I'd
own
love to hear
universe,
about it.
and to make a
I
long
love
story
stuff
short,
like this.
15 people over the course of like a short span of time. I should probably also loosely say it's far in the future, or at least far enough in the future where traveling through space, like there are tons of colonized planets and stuff like that. It's far enough in the future where civilizations move past Earth, but also still kind of like just rooted to the stars, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the idea
Gomez.
goes, or my idea goes, that 15 individuals over the course of a narrow-ish period
Was
of time.
15 an arbitrary number, or like on purpose?
I've worked on this number for a really long time because when I was when I was much younger, one of my favorite things to do was to make characters. Like I would just like write them out. I'd write out like backstories and stuff like that. And slowly but surely, my list of like 50 characters that I really liked turned to like 30, turned to 20, turned to like 18, and for a while it was at 17, and I kind of narrowed it down to 15, and I'm thinking about narrowing it down to 12, but I'm not 100% certain, but as of right now, 15's the number. But these 15 people are granted, against their will, they are not knowingly given it, but they're gifted immortality. To an extent. It's given to them in such a way, it's heavily inspired by like supernatural forces. So in this metaphorical universe, there are two tiers. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna have to explain this because this is kind of
This is
something I've
already
been working
amazing.
on recently. So in this metaphorical universe, above humans, there are two levels of gods and goddesses. And there are tier 1 gods, which would be like Odin.
I'd love to see a caste system.
Yeah, there would be like tier 1 would be like, Odin and like, all the other like supremely powerful ones that get written a shit ton about and are very, very infamous. Then there are tier 2 gods and goddesses. Tier 2 gods and goddesses like don't kind of have as much notoriety to their name, doesn't have as much legacy. And in order for them to reach that first tier, they have to supply reason, and for many cases it's kind of writing a story or some sort of odyssey that involves them and make it happen in real life, like happen in the world of the living.
So they have to fucking write an application, basically.
Kind of, yeah, in a very simplified way, yeah. And there is I don't know if I want to make it a god or a goddess, but I have a goddess or a god of unlikely heroes, and they are a tier 2, and in order to become tier 1, they need to have a story. They need to like have something play out, have an Odyssey play out.
I love that.
And if it happens successfully, then they become tier 1. If it doesn't happen successfully, they stay tier 2. And the goddess or god of unlikely heroes, the story they come up with is that 15 individuals are given a long set of instructions with this gift of immortality, and they have to go out on this expansive journey spanning a long, long period of time together, and if they ultimately succeed in their journey, then their goddess or god becomes tier 1. And the rest is kind of hazy. I don't know what I want to happen to, like,
I like the
15.
setup, though. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, that system I've recently been working on. I like the idea of, like, gods and goddesses clamoring to be, like, an Odin type, you know? Like, supremely infamous, like, everyone knows who the fuck Odin is. I love that idea, but...
So to cut in...
That's what Luke's doing right now.
He's
Luke's
on his own
going on his
journey to
adventure.
fucking reach immortality.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna cut in and say. No, I'm gonna leave the stream up because you guys were chatting, but I'm gonna go bring dog.
Okay.
Bring the Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bring
Yeah,
the
you mean
Chris.
the Chris.
Yeah, the stream is gonna stay up.
Come on, dude.
So I'm just gonna leave it like here so you can look at
Jason, this is
Breadbox, Brainbuster,
legitimately
plumb on
amazing.
down, and collect
I
100
can
doubloons.
see this being the best-selling novel
Yeah,
or the next incredibly
but the
popular
15
Netflix
characters,
show.
like, I've
So I'll be
worked,
back.
I've worked and worked, I've kind of, like, reintroduced, like, new ideas for characters and stuff. And I have, like, the whole point is they're all 15 of them in their own unique ways are unlikely heroes, but not in, like, the same generic, like, oh, they're social outcasts kind of way.
Thank you.
Like, I know I have one of them, so, the idea goes that they're all given this power of immortality in a very vulnerable moment, or a moment where they're at their weakest, or something like that. So, a perfect example, I have one, so I actually have them numbered between 1 and 15. So number 2 is like a combat dude. He's like some soldier on a different planet or whatever, and he's very good. But he gets gifted this power of immortality after he gets paralyzed from the waist, from the neck down. So he has this suit created for him. It's kind of like a little mini mech suit. It's kind of like I don't know how else I'd say it, but it's like a suit, and he needs to have this made. So he's immortal, but he's still paralyzed from the neck down. And each of the characters, in their own kind of like unique way, are given like this immortality, but like they're still badly flawed. One of them I have mute. He loses his ability to speak, and that's when he's given his immortality.
What is this?
This is my world, my universe that I've been working on for years and years and years now.
I like the mute thing.
Yeah.
And the paralyzed thing, that, like, wow, that's fucking... Like, you're given immortality, but, like, damn, you're never gonna be the same again forever.
Mute, yeah, mute, like, writing a mute character is always so fucking intriguing.
Yeah, I've contemplated on whether or not I wanted to make him mute, like, from birth, or, like, have an accident cause him to be mute. I have another character who's, like, a lot of them are, like, physical and, like, things actually happen to them. Some of the others are just, like, character-based. Like, I have one who's, like, a total, like, fraud and a backstabber. Like, is totally unloyal and, was given this, immortality in prison for a life sentence. And, so, like, she was just in prison, like, for tons and tons and tons and tons of time.
That's fucking hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, it's something I've worked on a ton, and I really only have one section of story that I really like, and it's towards the very beginning. So obviously, all 15 of these people are on different planets, are given immortality at roughly the same time on the grand scale, but at the same time, like, they're not all super close to each other. So over the course of a long period of time, not only do they need to notice that they're immortal, but then they have to slowly but
what are their
surely figure out.
objectives?
The objectives is like the next big plot point I'm trying to work on, because I don't know what I want to go for, what direction I want to go in, because I have the idea of like kind of like small ball, like go be a hero, go save this town, go save this city, go save whatever. Or if I want it to be something much more profound, like much more of like an odyssey, so to speak. But I have a wide variety of planets and situations that each character like lives in. Like one of them lives on an industrial planet that's about to be destroyed or about to be abandoned. So the idea goes 80 or 85% of the planet is like just like landfill, pretty much. It's all just like kind of unlivable. And that's sadly where like 99% of the population lives. Like the 0.1%, all the super rich, super successful folk live in these like tiny but massively important cities around the planet.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but super rich folk, Grimes and Elon Musk.
If you ever need to ping ideas off of anyone, I'd love to help. This is very good already, and I understand sometimes you just need to go.
But
Actually, no, I'm sorry, it does get better. The best thing was when Elon Musk tweeted pronouns are stupid, and then she commented to his tweet and was like, honey, please don't do this. You need to get off your phone. You're acting irrational. This isn't you. I know it isn't. That was the funniest thing.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. I didn't know that they broke up. How long ago was that?
Today? No, it's the day Mario was announced.
But yeah, so the idea for this planet is that there's like a massive underground scene of, you know, tons of kind of mishmash civilizations on this planet that are kind of like just kind of been left, you know, by the wayside by the super duper rich, and the super duper rich are looking to just kind of milk as much of the resources from the planet as possible before piecing out. And since they're the only ones that can leave, they don't give a shit about, you know, what happens to the people that get left behind. And I have one of the goals, so this is towards the very beginning, where a couple of the 15 people kind of come together and realize, wait, we're all kind of like this, we're all kind of stuck like this. I think I want to make it like 3 or 4 at this point.
all 15 at once?
No, it's like 3 or 4 at this point. I want to make it so there's some ethereal connection between them, whether they have like quote-unquote like visions or dreams about there being other people like them as them.
Be like,
I'm not sure
if
about.
one's like, is it shit like if one's experiencing like intense like emotion or pain, like others like feel something's like wrong or something?
Kind of something like that. I want to make it almost like there's another level of consciousness that they're also given, and only those 15 people can experience it. So like when they all go to sleep or something like that, they can all feel when the like other members of the 15 are asleep. That kind of thing.
That's epic.
But I'm not sure if I want to make it that way or not. What's
I'm
up,
gonna interrupt again because I'm going to bed. But Jason, that is very cool. Sprawling headcanon.
Yeah, I've been writing about it for years and years. I've been contemplating it for years and years.
What, you got a novel halfway done or something?
No, not at all. It's still in the very rough works of me trying to figure out what I want the story to be.
Jason, I'd suggest watching Sense8. It's similar to this idea, and it might be something to leap off of.
You want, Sean.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I love this shit.
One of you should definitely hit up Chris and be like, bro, what the fuck? Because that whippets aren't chill.
What are whippets?
It's fucking inhaling fucking CO2 or whatever the fuck from a whipped cream can.
I mean, he probably just did it on a meme, but whatever.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah,
that'll
chat.
like that can straight up just fucking kill you.
Yeah, we'll chat with him.
Yeah.
Whatever. But all right. Good night, Megan.
Okay.
Nice
Okay.
hearing with you. Nice hearing from you. So.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
That was good. All right, I'll finish with this planet that I'm thinking about. So, that idea of like there being this extra sense, or this extra like layer of thought or whatever is kind of like how I kind of want the 15 to like realize or recognize each other in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it's
so
not just
yeah, they all
very
just
convoluted,
stumble
like,
into
what
each
the-
other like, oh
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
yes.
Um,
It's actually fucking feasible.
Yeah. I also. So this planet has one of the 15 on it, and these 3 or 4 people have to like land on this planet and search for them. But that person is not a part of like these big, sprawl or these small but sprawling cities of the rich folk. They're in like the trashy 99%, where it's just like there's these violent storms and all this like.
Mm-hmm.
It's like rotten civilization,
Yeah.
But
No, I got you.
but the clue here is this member of the 15 is like a successful but underground like athlete. Like there's some like sport. I don't know how to make it. So right now I just have the placeholder be like soccer. She's like a tremendous soccer star, in parentheses, because I don't know how else I'd want to do it. But she's like amazing and world renowned. She gets invited to some of these big city games to play kind of on behalf of the trashy, 99% of the population. And she ends up winning and winning and winning, and then she loses, and she's given immortality with a gang of city folk, some of the rich motherfuckers that hired, guns on her to hunt her down after losing this game. And so she's been on the run this whole time, like while the others have kind of been figuring themselves out. She's kind of been on the run on this planet, and these 3 or 4 people figure out there's someone on this planet, we gotta go find them. They don't know who it is. All they know is kind of like maybe a rough description or maybe a name, and they have to land and figure that out. And so the 3 or 4 kind of spread apart, and this takes place over the course of like, I don't know if I want to make it months or years or whatnot. But they end up, combing this planet and finding the character and kind of helping them escape. But in order to help them escape, she refuses to leave the planet unless she's able to get like her family off the planet. And for one reason or another, that's not immediately possible. There's something else that needs to happen on the planet. So they end up either hijacking some sort of ship and being on the wrong side of the law or something like that. And that's just to acquire this one character. One of the theories I kind of have, or one of the things I'm kind of working out, is if I want the 15 to come together as almost it being a bad thing on its face. Like, in order for the 15 to actually come together, they have to do shit like break the law and, end up kind of becoming rogue agents or whatnot, like people that are wanted dead by...
Maybe it could be like a mix.
That's what I'm thinking, because I have a couple of characters. I have one, so one of my favorites I've written is, he's, like, for lack of a better word, he's an orc. Like, he was born into, like, a really rough and tough, like, group of people on, like, another, like, kind of backwater planet, where he's, like, this massive, like, brute, and, like, he was brought into this world, like, as, like, a fighter, and, and stuff like that. But he's a jolly giant. He's like a super sweet, like, can't say a bad thing about anyone type person. And I'm trying to figure out what I want his flaw to be, because in one sense I want him to be so soft-spoken that he doesn't like confrontation, which I kind of like. But at the same time, I also kind of want him to be the muscle of the group, so I want to try and incorporate his issue elsewhere. But like, oh, I keep, like, whenever I start talking about this shit, I, like, go in a million different directions at once. It's really tough, which is actually why, of all things, music helps a lot. Like, the backwater planet that I was thinking about, where these 3 or 4 of the members of the 15 have to go on and rescue this athlete, I thought of this idea, of all things, like, narrowing down this idea, listening to the album 3030 by Deltron 3030, specifically the instrumentals. Like, I got that vibe, and I started rolling, and it takes time, and let me tell you, every single time at 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, driving home from Emily's house, you know, that drive is probably 35 minutes, so in 35-minute chunks every single week, multiple times a week whenever I hung out with Emily, I would listen to that album, listen to a few select songs, get that vibe, and I would just
Maybe
think.
that orc guy won't kill at all. Like he'll be the muscle, but under no circumstance will he kill. Then he eventually hits a dilemma WH.
And that's why, like, when I'm talking right now, I'm kind of all over the place, but if I were to put on something that inspired a specific character, I could talk at great length about that character, and it helps me narrow that down a lot.
I really fucking get you when you say, like, music, like, affects how you write and shit, or, like, your headspace.
Yeah, Josh actually put something good in the chat. Maybe that orca guy won't kill at all. Like, he'll be the muscle, but under no circumstances will he kill. It eventually hits the dilemma where they need to. Yeah, I like that. I've thought of that before. I wanted to make it something a little more, or a little less concrete, because I like the idea of their abilities and their willingness to do things to be in kind of a gray area. Like the guy that's mute. He's unable to speak, he's unable to communicate very well. He doesn't... I'm even contemplating him not knowing sign language, or any form of sign language, really, all that well. But I want him to still be able to, like, lead, and I want him to kind of to be in the gray area, like, from the reader's point of view or whatnot. Is he actually going to be able to be, you know, a competent person along this route, even though he's very incapable of communicating properly? I like gray areas like that, but I also really like the idea of this guy not killing, like, by choice. Or completely being, like, unwilling to. I like that. Yeah, like, I have one guy, he's supposed to be, like, the engineer, or, like, the crafty guy, the guy that...
The brains!
Not really. He's like the tech head, sort of. He's not the brains, because I have a kind of, the way I wrote him is that he's, like, socially a fucking dumbass. Like, he's not a social type at all. He's like a total gadget head. And I want his flaw to be
get that,
either
but I'd love to talk about this in person sometime, because I love creative
something
stuff
along
like
those
this.
lines. Like, where he's kind of, like, manic, but not, like, fully. So, like, he's not completely insane, but he's not mentally all the way there.
I like that.
Yeah. I have him, and I actually...
I'm gonna head out, but let's talk about this soon.
So I actually had
See you guys.
2 characters connected loosely when I was writing the 15, and it's this engineer guy, and this is the only character I had 2 on the same planet. But then there's one who is a former student of his at a school, and I'm contemplating whether or not I wanted to make it the mute guy or a different character. That's the only connection I have. The others are completely unaware of each other's existence, I think. And even these 2 don't know that they're both immortal for the longest time. I'm also fooling around with the idea of there being magic. Like, I don't know if I want there to be magic, so to speak, but in the same world
Well,
where
if there's, like, gods and
and
goddesses,
goddesses,
I think it's assumed that there would be at least some sort, but maybe it's, like, only a very, 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 very select few, or, like, I don't know, only gods, or people, like, appointed with divine power or something like that.
Josh
that's
is heading to bed, so
it.
Josh, I will say goodnight to you now. I'm probably going to keep talking, so as long as this is on stream, maybe leave a time stamp for yourself, and I'll keep rambling on as long as Sean's interested. So, yeah, good night, and I will definitely try and talk about this more because it's something I'm passionate about. But
yeah,
in
I'm
terms,
always gonna be fucking interested, dude.
yeah, in terms of magic, I have a character, and this is one of the ones I'd be deleting. If like I opted maybe for no magic at all, I'd just delete him altogether. I have him.
Rip my dude.
What?
Rip my dude.
Yeah, he's one of the ones. It's kind of based on the rules of the world, of the universe, though. Like, if the rules of the universe
Yeah.
don't allow him, then I'm obviously going to.
Then yeah.
But he
I
lives
gotcha.
on this planet that's somewhat primitive. It's not a planet, or it's not a colony that got a lot of funding. So it's kind of like a flashback to an almost like medieval type period where like these people didn't really have the funds to bring in like proper engineers and proper, people to develop the planet. So it's kind of left in this somewhat primitive state, and it doesn't garner a lot of attention from like a higher realm of society or whatever. It's kind of like left on its own, sort of. And I kind of have it set in like almost like a mythical time period where there is magic, and they're embroiled with their magic at a young age, usually by divine power, sort of like you just said. And some happen by mistake, like certain circumstances, maybe a god makes a mistake or a goddess makes a mistake and accidentally embroils one of them with power. I have one. This character is like playing in the ocean or playing in some body of water as a small child, and the body of water he's in gets struck by lightning, and it was a direct attack on someone else by a god or a goddess, and so it embroils him with magical power because that is also simultaneously the moment he's given immortality. So he's kind of in this state where he's constantly like charged with electricity. And he's kind of at a constant... he's kind of at, like, a constant damage to himself, but it's kind of, like, numb. Like, he doesn't feel it anymore. And because of that, he is another character I'm actually thinking about making mute. If I want to make him mute because of the electronic coursing, or the electricity coursing through him, or if I want to make him disabled at all. Either way. He'd be a character, again, I would delete if the world I'm developing doesn't have any use for magic or anything of that sort.
Yeah, like it might be hard trying to balance all of like the systems in place.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing, because I have so many planets and so many kind of worlds kind of strewn together. I want to find a way to make it so like people with these magic powers aren't, like, inherently overpowered in the universe, so to speak, but at the same time, I kind of feel like it would make sense with gods and goddesses being real, and 15 individuals being given immortality. So, that's something I'm going to be working on. And the big question for me, this is something I've kind of been racking my brain with, was I don't want there to be a main character specifically. Not one.
I love that. I love that.
I don't want it to be through the perspective of one specific character. I want it to kind of be a collection of stories told by the collective, all 15. Obviously, information still needs to be given about the universe, right? About, like, the gods and goddesses, about how that system works, but...
How we doing?
What's up?
Is the stream still up?
Yeah, Megan went to bed, the stream's still up. Josh went to bed, he's not listening anymore, and I've kind of just been rambling to Sean about my universe that I'm working on.
Sounds good to me, man.
Are you cool with me still talking about it, Luke? Or
Yeah,
would you
dude.
like me
I'm just gonna be doing this, so you talk away.
Alright,
I'll listen.
Alright, cool. And again, Sean, if you get sick of hearing me ramble, feel free to stop me.
Dude, I'm not gonna get to it.
Alright. Where was I at? What was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, no, I think I got it. I got where I was. Here, actually, I'll even bust out one of my notebooks. I have one right over here. This is kind of... I think this is the one I have my little quote-unquote character sheets written. Is this it? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I have so I even wrote up little like character sheets for like side characters that are significant. I have a list of songs that were inspirations for characters and sections of story and stuff. Oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, these are a fucking mess. Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't even talked about number one. So number one was a character I came up with playing XCOM like a long, long ass time ago. Like probably 2015, 2014, somewhere. So number one, I don't have really a name for him. I think I'm going, which is L. I like the idea of him having just a one-letter name. And he was given his...
Jason, you want me to ruin that for you?
Yeah, I was just about to say it too.
What?
This is one of the main characters from Death Note, whose name is L.
Yeah, it's this whole thing.
But that
whatever,
honestly does not matter.
Yeah, whatever. I didn't know that, so. Either way, it's title, name still working, but he's given his immortality while he's drawing his last breath. I think
Was
it's
he an
like
old bitch or
no, he's. I think I just have him as a cop. He's a cop, and he gets into a car crash during a car chase, and is like badly maimed, like is in really, really bad shape. And like as he's dying, as he's drawing his last breath, he's given his immortality. So he stays in the shape that he's in. And because of that,
oh, so they can't die from like fucking actual shit. Like I thought it was immortality as in they just won't die of old age, not.
Yeah, no, the immortality state is something I've also kind of been working on. I want it to be one of two things. Either each of the 15 or whatever number I come up with has some sort of prophecy that leads to their death, like something that happens naturally and that's something they can't stop, but that will happen and they will die. And they will die from a specific thing. Or if I want it to be a state where they can't physically die, in a state of almost like regeneration. Like if you chop someone's arm off, it would grow back. But I don't know if I like that. I like the former more than the latter. Like they're able to die, but only in a very specific way. That will happen, but a very long time from now. That sort of thing. The state I'm working on. I'm not really sure though. But this character is like in a horrifically bad shape, and like despite the fact that he realistically should be dead, like he's alive. And in the same way that the other character was paralyzed from the neck down, he has to make do. So he actually has... he kind of lives in this state where he's pretty much a zombie for a really, really long time. And because of that, like, he doesn't have eyesight, his... all of his other senses are all warped and fucked up and whatnot. But eventually, as he becomes acclimated with the other members of the team, engineer guy comes up with a mask that kind of like, almost like welds into his face, like you would put something on like a thing of Play-Doh, sort of. Like, imagine like a little ball of Play-Doh and you kind of stick something into it. You kind of stick this mask on his head. It helps him breathe, it helps him see, gives him eyesight. And it kind of, in a way, kind of keeps him in a state of being alive, more so than anything. And it's something I'm working on with him, just like everything else.
Yeah,
everything,
that's difficult.
yeah, everything I'm working on is something I'm working on. Hold on, let me go through. Yeah, like. A lot of these characters, like, I've pulled from, like, completely different inspirations. So, like, some of them are more grounded in reality, where others are, like, really put all the way out there. Like the dude that, is all magic and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I flirted with the idea of having, like, a robotic character, but then I was like, no, that's, no. that wouldn't make any sense in the world that I'm building.
Why wouldn't it?
Because, like, the idea is immortality is gifted to 15 individuals. For one to be created, that kind of has the question of, like, well, are all robots then? You know, it kind of creates, like, a question of the greater world.
But that could be something interesting to delve into.
Yeah, but then I don't know. The idea goes, like, you can disable a robot. I don't know. Maybe. I'd have to be. I'd have to be.
Fucking are difficult. Maybe that's get it right. I don't know.
Yeah, I suppose if I write it in a very peculiar way, I could make it work. Yeah, the funny thing is too, like, so few of these characters have working names. One of them, as to pay homage to everything that he's in. One of them is named Xander Smalls.
As they should.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so, another one I'm working on right now, so I have a character, and, she's one I'm working on, like, the physical characteristics of, whether or not I want this to be the case or something else. It's kind of like, it leads into, like, the next story I want to be, like, telling. The next one I at least want to write out, like, a rough outline for. So this girl was a test subject on a DNA trial to try and make, like, I don't know, like some sort of super soldier or something like that. And she actually, she ended up being, like, a failed test subject, and she was given her immortality after being the failed test subject. So she's in this state of kind of being in this, like, kind of screwed up mutated state, or mutated form, as that immortal, with that immortality. And I want this to be taking place on, like, a deserted island on a different planet, on, like, a tropical planet. And it's a very large planet, and it's an island that doesn't get too many visitors, or any at all. I don't know if I want it to be, like, a mysterious building, like, lost in the distance of this, like, beautiful city or whatever, or if I want it to just be, like, a building planted on one tiny island in the middle of the massive ocean. But the idea goes that, like, there's a rumor around the planet that there was a failed experiment there, and that, you know, the scientists tried to scuttle the whole station, and it didn't work. And the 15, or however many people of the 15, are given that sense where they think that someone's on that planet, and they're given the rough idea that maybe it is someone that's mutated, or someone that's not natural. And they hear this rumor about this failed experiment on this island, and they decide to go check it out, and it ends up being the person. I want that to be the next story that gets told, but I don't know where on the timeline I'm going to put it. I don't know who's going to be there and who isn't. It's really, like everything, it's up in the air. Sadly, I have no artistic ability, so I'm not able to, like, draw these characters, like, from description. Like, I'm only kind of able to write how I want to
describe them.
Yeah, that's what I have most of them. Like, I have most of them with, you know, estimates of height, weight, you know, and little descriptions of physical appearances and stuff. Oh, yeah, I have here, too, that the guy that's, the guy that's paralyzed is a pipe smoker. So he has, like, a pipe all the time. I have him on the older side, too, so he's in his 50s or something. I'm gonna scroll through here. Yeah, I actually kinda have a quarter of the way there self-insert character. The only way what I mean by self-insert is that I have like 2 or 3 things about myself I have in this character. Number one's the palm beanie. Like, I just have the character like love palm beanies. Number 2 is that they love music.
Here's the thing, Jason, about writing. Like, anyone creating a piece of work, like, is putting, like, they themselves are a part of it.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how they write it. So, like, there's always gonna be some sort of self-insertion.
Just don't self-insert yourself kissing a Lucario.
Yeah. I'm not
You know
doing
what
that.
I mean.
Yeah, but this character in particular, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a couple of pieces of myself in this character. So I made him have a palm beanie, and I made him like love music, like he's a fucking huge music head. And I made him. I think I gave him. Did I write it? I think I have it written in here that I gave him a curly mustache. Alright, no, I don't have it written. Okay, maybe I didn't then. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, this is the magic dude. Hold on, what do I have written about this one? This is kind of a duplicate backstory with another character. I have this one who was like, she's like a bioengineer, but like works in military. And I actually have specifically, this character has a scar that I've designed. Like it kind of runs from the corner of their mouth up to their eye, and it was like, that's like a cut from the corner of the left eye from down to the corner of the left corner of the mouth. I have that specifically written here. But she's a bioengineer, and she was working on a harmful gas that ended up blowing up in some way, and she is badly burnt on the half of her face and torso, and she was given immortality like while this experiment was going on, which is sadly a duplicate backstory for the most part of another character. I haven't read these in so long, dude. Holy shit.
Jeez, I'm sketching out an old dude with a fucking pipe right now.
You're sketching out? What do you mean?
With a fucking... I kind of lost my fucking creative limit for the day, so now I'm just doing whatever. You said a fucking old dude with a pipe.
Adam
No, that's what I'm
family.
doing.
Are you drawing an old dude with a pipe? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, this one's hurting me right now. I don't know. Adam family's hurting me.
Oh, it's almost 2.
Oh, it's almost 3. Yeah, Jason, I've been interested in this. I've been listening to what you've been saying.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
it's I've taken great care to write as much as I can down. Yeah, I have this guy. This is the mechanic. This is like the engineer dude. I call him a freelance mechanic. And yeah. Yeah, I have his nickname is Twitch.
Streamer.
Hold on, let me write this.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this for today. My computer is going to overheat.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, here's the robot dude.
Basically, what I have it set up now, like since I fixed it, I can actually fucking like sketch like I'm actually using a pencil and paper.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the mutated person. There's the orc dude. It's a Barak. Yeah, no, I don't like this character. I think I'm gonna screw number 15 and make it just 14. Yeah, then I have a description here of. Oh, that's right. I got Ray. I made a character and I just haphazardly wrote his name as Ray, R-A-Y, and put it in parentheses. Just kind of like offhand, I made this character. Okay. Oh yeah, these are all just like side characters and shit.
I saw that video.
Seth Rogen. I have another one here.
Seth Rogen Kong.
Seth. Also, I just really want to know something else that physically hurt me about that.
What?
Hearing Miyamoto say Seth-san.
Yeah.
Like I'm very excited to see how Seth. It's so hard to say. See how Seth-san will portray the character.
Dude, that's fucking legendary.
I just don't like it, man. I don't like that Miyamoto's acknowledging Seth Rogen exists. I hate Seth Rogen.
I love it. It's great.
Is this it? Is this it? Hold on. Yes! Okay, this is a story that actually I was working on. I want this to be the first 2 of the 15 meeting each other. I have this story. I forgot I wrote this down. Hell yeah. Yeah, here's the songs I had associated. So the story goes that one of the 15 is sort of like, for lack of a better word, a bounty hunter. Just like a dude who, you know, takes on jobs for people, and the planet he's on is pretty much cut in half. There's a there's like a half of it is pretty much half of it is desert, like a massive desert. And in this massive desert, because of the nature of a desert, there are very little resources. So cities are sparse and don't have a ton of people in them, and don't have a ton to go around. And that kind of leads to like almost like a Wild West level of like crime. And the other half, there's a massive wall that has this border that's constantly monitored. On the other half is kind of like it looks like rainforest, but it's only like forest for like a small belt, and then it's kind of like mountainous on the other side. And pretty much the idea is like no one from the desert area is allowed into the northern area unless you have like a very specific reason for it. Like you need to have business on the other side to go to the other side, and vice versa. Like you can't just go into the desert for no reason. But there's a caravan that travels from city to city throughout the desert that gathers materials, and you know, it's people from the non-desert side that come into the desert side to buy things from the desert side, like, you know, shit like diamonds and whatnot, you know, stuff that you can only find in deserts. And slowly but surely they work their way around and go back north. It only comes around once every 2 or 3 years, and I have the story goes, one of the 15 is on one side of the wall and one is on the other. So the one on the desert side is like the bounty hunter or whatever, and I want this story to maybe take their perspective, and they meet up with a couple of people that have a job, and the job involves this caravan that gets up north. The job is to pretty much like sneak this individual and their accomplice onto this caravan to get them on the other side. And the idea is like, you know, well, what's in it for the bounty hunter? The bounty hunter is then given a ship to get off the planet. Whether I want the person to have been born on this planet, or whether I want the person to like crash land on this planet on the desert side and not be able to leave because of a lack of ability to. Is something I'm more thinking about. But so the bounty hunter agrees. Bounty hunter joins these two, and this is a massive story that takes place over a long time. They're able to get across the border, but that's like the main core of the story is them getting onto this caravan to get across the border. And they're able to get across the border. The two kind of disperse and pretty much leave coordinates to the ship. And as the bounty hunter is working towards the ship, he comes across this other person, and they kind of bond. Whether I want it to be at like a bar or whatnot, they have that connection. And then they put the two and two together that, like, hey, do you have, like, this weird extra sense, it feels like? Because it's really strong when we're together or some shit like that. And they kind of muddle it out, and they reach the ship, and they find out the ship is, you know, can carry 2 or 3 people, and they're both able to get off the planet. And that's kind of how I want them to get into the stars for the first time, like, for the story. Is off this planet. That's awesome. I'm so glad I wrote this down, because this was actually a story I didn't even have. I wasn't even thinking about for the longest time.
That was very nice. However, Jason, I must go.
That's fine.
I am very fucking tired and I have a lot of studying I need to do tomorrow.
I'm gonna go to bed too. I'm falling asleep over here playing Pugsley's Great
That was very
Quest.
nice. Very nice chat. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, it might have gotten a little bland by the end. But...
No, it wasn't
dude,
you. It was
it's
this.
not that. I need.
Yeah, I got super.
I got a fucking big test coming up.
I got super
Alright.
duper passionate about it, so I'm probably gonna end up being up.
I
hours.
very much understand, and I enjoy that, and I want you to do that more.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I heard there.
Yeah,
Very cool
you know,
with that. I
I'll
love
continue.
that a lot.
I'll continue to write, and if I got stuff I can put into the chat in one way or the other, I will. So.
Alright.
Also, Jason, I apologize. I
guys-
will have to play as the other characters for at least 1 second.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it right now.
All right. Well,
'Cause-
I appreciate you listening in as well
Yeah,
as
dude.
Sean, Megan, and Josh. Josh actually specifically asked for me to talk about it more, so I might try and chat maybe on Monday a bit more about it.
Yeah, I'm interested in it. It's such a cool, it's a cool creative outlet.
Yeah, I was never able to really get into drawing,
I'm not into any of it.
painting, or any of that other shit. Yeah, I always wanted to find something. I wanted to find like my own vein of creativity, something I could kind of pump that energy towards. And I tried drawing, and I just couldn't. I couldn't beyond like sketching. I try and sit there and draw.
I don't need to
something
play the other
from-
characters, never mind.
Yeah. I tried to draw something from my mind and whatnot, and it was just like,
I
"No,
struggle
can't. I would lose
with
it. Yeah.
that kind of creative outlook.
Yeah. But I started writing, and this was something I had thought about previously, this grand idea I had.
I'm
Started
ending this
writing
stream,
it.
by the way.
Yeah, that's